Oh, welcome to Joey Bill. Steve, Joey, Chrissy, Martin with you here, hanging out on a fun time Friday. Thank you for spending your morning with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. We are also streaming on all of our Facebook pages and on YouTube as well. You can check that out on YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. And also what that'll do is it does some things to the algorithm and gets more people that might want to hang out with us to be able to see it. So that's good stuff. Coming up in a little while, too, we're going to draw our high-low card for the Hilltop in Morocco. That'll be coming up in just a little while. We'll do that. Of course, make your plans for the big game out at the Hilltop in Morocco. They'll have food, they'll have specials, they'll have prices, they'll have all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. Hilltop on Facebook, Hilltop Tavern in Morocco. So, all right. Let's bring Chrissy into the proceedings since today is her last day, last show. It's coming down to it, kid. So I was doing good. Right up until I said it was coming down to it, I was fine. Well, this is good radio.
Us crying together. It's
really?
great.
These guys won an award? Seriously? Yeah.
I looked at the clock right when you said that because I didn't realize what time it was.
I mean, we can go longer, but I don't think people need more of this. I don't think they really.
So.
Yeah,
no,
I think
let's not drag it out.
I think we're good. Yeah. Today is Chrissy's last day, of course. The show will go on next week. I'm going to take a couple days off because I'm the owner and I can do that.
I can.
So I decide when I take days off.
When?
I also decide when I take days off, and then I also there's a duck up there. Okay. So Chrissy has decided she's putting ducks all over the place in this radio station. Because why not? It's yeah. I don't know. Did you use a chair to get up there?
No, it was I can reach that. That's not that bad. It's in the doorway.
All right, I just want to make sure because
can we see?
I turned off your workman's comp at midnight last night. So yeah, so don't hurt yourself.
Oh yeah.
It's they don't pay on climbing on things to put ducks in places. So
you have to get all your ducks in your places when you.
Sure. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. I've been trying for a year and a half now to get all my ducks in a row. It hasn't worked yet. So, stop it. So we've been letting folks comment and things. So, all right. Yeah. This is
all right. Make a joke.
I would like to. Sure, that's
be funny right now.
That's how easy it is, right? You just do it. Yeah,
you be funny,
right?
Oh,
So, yeah, So a lot of folks leaving comments on the Facebook pages. So here's somebody that's been here before. Dave Galt says, "Leaving that place is never easy once it's in your blood." Yeah, I sometimes you leave and come back, and 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 then you leave and come back.
I believe we call them retreads, and I've been doing that since 2001.
It's Gilligan's Island, is what it is. You keep making floats, and you're like, well, and we both know that you're not good at direction, so you start going. And then you somehow turn around and you're like, no, I think I'm still going towards the other. Oh, great. I'm right back on the island. I'm right back on the island. How did this work?
All roads lead back to the island.
Yes. So he says you left your mark on the radio stations, became better because of your input. Absolutely. Sure. Let's see. Facebook had it relevant because I'm like, I've read those comments already. Wait a minute, I'm trying to do newest. Jenny says, we'll miss listening every morning. The best of luck to you. Yes, we will all miss listening to her and never knowing what she's going to say. But she can comment on Facebook and then we'll just repeat what she says so that we all hear the ridiculousness.
Sure.
Yeah. And Pam just says, "Oh no." Well,
Oh no.
okay.
All right.
Oh no. Like,
No.
okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be okay, Pam. It'll be okay. We're all gonna be okay.
Steve is gonna keep doing his thing, which is amazing.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna keep doing the show and all that stuff, and it'll be fun, and we'll do things, and we'll laugh and we'll talk, and of course, a lot of people very surprised to find out that Bill Cosby is coming in to take her place. That's a really weird move, but he hasn't been doing much anyway. So let's see. So let's go over here and check out the. Okay, so why does one Facebook page lets me pick the newest ones? The other one only lets me pick the oldest ones. Trina says, good luck. Lori says, best of luck, Chrissy. We'll miss hearing you and Steve in the mornings. Okay, Lori, you will miss hearing both of us in the morning, but you can still hear me. I'm still going to be here. Okay. I just don't want confusion. I'll still be here because, I can't stop doing this. I have some kind of issue. I have to just keep getting up at 4:00 in the morning and telling stupid jokes, So, Elizabeth says you'll be missed, Chrissy. Best of luck on your new adventure. For those that are just tuning in, of course, Chrissy is going off into a new adventure. For those of you that used to like the show with Jessica Fletcher was her character name. What was her name in Murder, She Wrote? Anyway, for those of you that used to love the show Murder, She Wrote,
wasn't that her name, Jessica Fletcher? No. A Murder, She Wrote.
That was her character name.
Oh.
What was the actor's name?
Angela Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury, for goodness sakes.
I'm like, wait, you just said her character name.
That's what I'm saying. I know the character name. Yeah, I wanted her real name.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody's going to have to bear with me for a second. This is something that only close people to me get to I mean, you think this thing is just for looks? No, this thing's got some noise to it too. All right. I couldn't keep speaking. It was just dripping. I'm like, all right, enough already. I'm done crying.
I just shoved the tissue up there and continued on.
Sure, that seems like all normal to people. Yeah. No, I had stopped crying. I was okay there. I just couldn't get my nose to stop running, for goodness sakes. So, those that don't realize, okay, so Murder, She Wrote is a show, that my parents used to love to watch all the time. And
I've never seen it.
And no, which is odd because Chrissy and I were talking about it one day and she's like, it sounds interesting because I like murder podcasts and things. Yeah. So she started working on a script, and it turns out what she's going to do is reboot Murder, She Wrote. It's going to be Murder Your Podcast, and she's going to move to a small town, just like Jessica Fletcher did, and solve all the murders in that town.
Yeah.
But little caveat: why are there so many murders in this town? Once she moves to the town, turns out Chrissy's the actual murderer. Oh my goodness, what? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, it gets crazy. So let's see. Wade says all roads lead back to the island, Chrissy Martin. Because it's weird. It's the only it's like Wizard of Oz where the yellow brick road leads right back to the house where she started. Like it's just weird. Yeah. It's like,
does it?
No, I'm kidding because it's like you coming back here.
I see. Gotcha.
So
I'm like, I have to watch the Wizard of Oz again. Does it go back to
no.
What I missed?
No. And John says, good luck, Chrissy. Of course, we're making all kinds of jokes about the idea of where Chrissy's going and what she's doing. But I feel like the show's almost over. We can let the cat out of the bag. She's actually going to the Summer Olympics. She is going to be the captain of the luge team at the Summer Olympics, which is weird because it's a winter sport. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but she's a groundbreaker.
I am a loser, baby.
Yes. Jeez. Christine says, why not let listeners put their name in a drawing, and every week you randomly pick a name and they can be your guest co-host one day the following week. Kind of like how Jeopardy did it. Good luck, Chrissy.
That's kind of interesting.
It's interesting. Yes.
Wow.
I'm gonna do my best to not be offended for Chrissy, but let me tell you, it takes more than just showing up to be in that chair. So I'm just gonna tell you, it's not just hey, it'd be neat, and it does take some things. So so that said, we are going to sign off on 98 Gold. Take a little break. We'll come back and do the pizza quiz, and then we'll probably, if I had to guess, cry a bunch more before we wrap things up. So just stick around for that.